Y'all see the screen? It's green. We back, baby. At the crib. No big deal. Week 12. And I am on a playoff run in one league, and I am out of the playoffs in third year's a charm. Third year's a charm. We ain't gonna make the playoffs with 7 losses. But we will have less losses than we had last year, so we are making progress. No big deal. Steve, I'm 0-4 against you so far in the 2 years that we've been doing this. I gotta do better. I have got to do better. I had one good game all year, and I lost that game. It was week 3 against Daniel, 138 points. 72 points not gonna cut it, bro. Like, I have to do better. What is wrong? I can't have and then scroll down to the bench and have but I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna get into it real fast. You know I like to do the winners first. So Christian McCaffrey scored 30 points. Kyler Murray scored 20 points. That was all he needed. That's all he needed. He got 4 points, 9 points, 8 points, -1 points, and another 9 points. And he beat me by 34 points. I'm the only person in the whole league that scored double digits. Everybody else scored triple digits. We're just not scoring. Once again, here we are. By the end of the year, we're not scoring no points. So, yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs had 11. I guess that'll do. Cooper Kupp had an off day. Jordan Addison had an off day. Even Breece Hall with 11.9 is kind of an off day. But it really doesn't matter when your opponent only scores 72 points. So, that happened. And he left points on the bench too. So, it could have been worse. He scored 106. I scored 72. And 72 is the lowest in the league by like 30. Yeah, it was one of them weeks. So once again, I had somebody start the week out right for me. I thought we was in the building. I thought that when Jaden Reed scored 15 points against the Lions, that okay, cool. We got some stuff going on. But Lamar Jackson's pedestrian again. I guess you could say Rashad White did all right. He got me 13 points. But he didn't really have that many catches. He only had 2 catches. That's where he'd been making his bread and butter. If Rashad White don't have catches, he's an RB3 probably, because he's not very efficient on the ground. Jaylen Warren fumbled. Otherwise, I would have had a couple more points from him. Puka, just like Cooper Kupp, had an off week. We're gonna talk about why they both had an off week when we get to the other side, because I got somebody for y'all that did not have an off week for that Rams offense. Jonnu Smith. Leave it to Arthur Smith, my Falcons coach, to let me down when I just needed a quick filler. That's awesome. We appreciate that energy. But they did. They did that this week. So, appreciate you. Desmond Ridder was throwing the ball to Drake London. I still don't like him. I'm about to say a few good things about him. I still don't like him. Throwing the ball to Drake London. Throwing the ball to Bijan. What type of Bijan? It's about time. Like, let's get back to what we was doing. Like, we ran out the ball last year. Bijan not even touching the ball. What's up, bro? Come on now. Bijan. That Chargers defense came to play against that Ravens defense. So, along with Lamar Jackson having a pedestrian day, so did Odell. Thought I had a good stack. Because the Chargers are bottom 5 in all defensive categories, except this week. I needed this stack to snap, and they did not do that for me. Kansas City's defense let me down, but I can't drop them. They got one of the easiest defensive schedules left. So I'm keeping them. Unless I find another streamer that looks better between the time I make this video and the time that they play football. And kickers be kicking. So there you go. Jalen Waddle, Javonte Williams, look at Rasheed Rice. Look at Rasheed Rice. I waited out on that one. He gonna have to be in the lineup. I got no other receivers right now. I'm gonna put Jalen Waddle back in the lineup. He's gonna score 9 points, and I'm gonna lose by 20 next week. That's what's about to happen to me. So, this is Jalen Waddle's second highest scoring week. He scored 25 one more time up in the beginning of the season, but he ain't really been. He been like between 9 and 15 points every week. I had to bench him. I always gotta bench him for him to be great. That's what happens. Javonte coming. Y'all get ready. Y'all, for those of y'all that still got the 70 points by Miami stuck in y'all head about Denver, y'all might want to move on from that. Because Denver gonna mess around and make the playoffs. Just saying. That Broncos defense. They might not stop everybody, and Houston might put up 30 on them next week. But CJ Stroud gonna have to work for that 30. And they giving up like the 5th least amount of passing yards in the NFL right now. Quiet. We stuck on the 70. Well, y'all stuck on the 70. I'm way past it to the point where we'll talk about it on the other side. We're still waiting to see what that Steelers offense is going to come out to be because, their parts ain't really parting right now. Najee Harris had a really good game, which is weird. If you've been watching the Steelers, that's not what's been happening over there. But, yeah. 106.04 to 72.28. That's awesome. 72.28. That's greatness. Like, who doesn't want to score 72 points in a 1-point PPR with a goose egg at tight end? Exactly. How fast can I move on from this? On to the that's me. Fantasy can't decide if they want to give me them 2 extra points for that safety or not. By the Broncos defense. Sometimes I open the app and it say 15. Sometimes I open the app and it say 17. I really don't care at this point because we got the victory. We got the victory no matter what. I almost said win and victory in the same. Did y'all hear that? Victory. I just made up a new word. Victory. Write it down. That's a victory win. Yeah. It's way better on this side because you see that score. Yep. Boss lady. I got you twice this year. I got you twice. And that's okay. We both scored way better this time than we did the first time because I think it was 77 to 57 or something like that in the beginning of the year. Something small like that. But y'all came to play. Josh Dobbs did not come to play. I finished watching that game at the gym earlier. But we're not on that side yet. We're on my side. And Lamar Jackson. Once again, pedestrian. I have a trade on the way. Lamar Jackson's going on bye, first of all. But I need points at quarterback. I need those. You know why? Because Jordan Love is here now. Dak Prescott is here now. Plus you got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, CJ Stroud. All these people that are, they're just doing their thing. They're here. I need some of that. I don't got no problem benching nobody. Jamar Chase was on the bench last week. Why? I don't trust Jake Browning. You got to give me 2 weeks, my boy. If it was Joe Burrow with half a leg, I would have started Jamar Chase, not Jake Browning. DeAndre Swift. Cool 10. Breece Hall had a down week, like I said on the other side, but it didn't matter. Keenan Allen fumbled. This guy had 14 catches. How do you bench Keenan Allen? Keenan Allen is scoring points on everybody. The Ravens got a top 5 defense. 14 catches. Just saying. Brandon Ayuk. I don't know, I love saying that. He had 2 catches, but one of them was in the end zone. He keep on scoring. He was projected 11.2 over here. He scored 11.2 over here. Dalton Kincaid. I think with the switch in this new offense, because Josh Allen's starting to run, I may have to bench Dalton Kincaid. I do have Dallas Goedert in the IR spot, and the Eagles just said he might be back as early as next week, but if not next week, definitely week 14. So, If that doesn't work out the way I need it to, then I will pivot, as I usually do. Kyron Williams. Give that man a picture. Give him another one. Give him one more. $34.5. Just what I needed. If he was just like regular, I could have lost. But him plus that Denver defense. That's 51 points right there. Whoever thought that my flex, a man returning from IR, and my defense would carry my team to victory. We're about to kill all that though, because I got a quarterback on the way. I'm not telling y'all yet. Next week, when we hit this back, y'all will be like, oh, he did get a quarterback. I told wifey, I said, watch, I'm gonna get this motherfucker, right? He been snapping. Pretty much all, I ain't gonna say all year, for about the last half of the season that he been playing. He finna come over here and do what they do when they get over here. I shouldn't be speaking into existence, but I've seen this movie before. So, I'm hoping that don't happen. I'm hoping that I come back and say, scored 30. Rashee Rice on the bench. One more game. Over here. Pat Freiermuth was part of my deal, but if he wasn't, he was about to be starting because that new offense in Pittsburgh is doing one thing. They looking at the tight end. He led the team in targets, catches, and yards this week. Ship him off to get something great. Appreciate that. 113.1 to 93.5. 8-5. Oh no, 8-4. 8-4. Tied for second. We're going to the playoffs over here. That's what we need. Let's go and check out that Thursday night game. I want to say Dallas and Seattle. Y'all already know. That boy Dak is here. That boy Dak is here. I keep having to say that now. I told y'all I was going to have to eat that back soup for the rest of the year. And people do not want to give up Dak because he's scoring 30 a week. So, I got Dallas in that game, by the way. It's in Dallas, and Seattle a little shaky, baby, on defense. Just a little. Dallas is not shaky on defense. So there's that. Let's look at these lineups real fast. As y'all can see, right now it says Derek Carr. It will not be Derek Carr. But I'm not telling you who it is. That boy Kyron back in the lineup. And never leaving. Appreciate that. Breece Hall against the Falcons. I feel like the Jets can find a way to move a ball on us because it be the worst teams that aren't in our division that we give up all these yards to. We being the Falcons. That's my team. Keenan Allen, Brandon Ayuk. Those are the two best matchups on my squad right now. The receivers have great matchups this week. I got a couple of receivers on the bench that got great matchups. I got Dallas Goedert in the IR spot, like I said, San Francisco. He might play next week. And I feel like Jalen Hurts needs him. Even though Jalen Hurts is... Anyways. Once again, Jamar Chase on the bench. I might trade him for another running back. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided. So, and then he got to stay in the line. Y'all see Pat Freiermuth? He won't be there. Somebody else will be there. I don't know who yet. I got to do some research, but I'm going to wait for to get this trade off. That Broncos defense, you see that projection? Don't care. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'll see. The Jets play the Falcons this week. That's a good pickup. I had them and I dropped them for this defense. The Jets defense got 1 point. The Broncos defense got 17. I finally caught that right in one league. Chiefs let me down. But that's okay. On the OG side of things, you see it. Lamar, I will have Derek Carr over here. Lamar Jackson's on a bye. Jalen Waddle with that 30th ranked Washington pass defense will only score 7 points. Puka will probably snap against Cleveland. Jonnu Smith, he's out of here. I don't know who I'm going to put there, but he is, I don't do goose eggs. I don't like geese in fantasy football. Beat it. Michael Jackson. Yes. I do trust that Chiefs defense against Jordan Love, even though he's been on a bit of a roll lately. He's still a rookie. I'm not a rookie. He's still a first-year starter. He's still a little shaky. Just a little. George Pickens, Rashee Rice. I might have to start sliding that man into the lineup somewhere. We'll see. I mean, it's already over with. Over here. There's no way I can make the playoffs. There's no way. I'm about to be 5-7. Yeah, I'm about to be 5-7. Daniel keep losing. That keeps me above water. Pilar lost and Jeremiah lost. So I'll still probably be in 8th place. Because those 3 keep losing and they're under me. Devron lost too, but he's right above me. Kevin also lost. That boy Corey. Corey is going to be the one that's sneaking the playoffs. He on a 4-game winning streak now. And that boy Chris on a 7-game winning streak. So, there you go. Chris and Corey for the championship. I'm calling it right now. I know you, Trent and Steve, I know y'all don't want to hear that, but because y'all was in the championship last year, y'all not in the championship this year. No big deal. Who's stopping Corey right now? Nobody. That boy's going 150 a week. Who's stopping Chris right now? Also nobody. I'm just saying. They got to be on the collision course. Because Chris at the top of the standings, near the top of the standings, and Corey going to sneak in the back door. So, they on a collision course. Yep. We're working it out. We are working it out. We will see where the playoffs take us on my side. We will see if I can do something spectacular and have a miracle on the other side. And we'll go from there. I mean, Steve only 7-5, and he winning his division. You know what I'm saying? And the second place team about to be 6-6. So I just ended up in the wrong division this year. I don't really think that I'm doing terrible, except when I score 70 points. But next week I'm gonna have some surprises for y'all. Y'all get ready. It is week 13. We live. We at the end of the season. Upground League has 14 weeks. My league has 15 because I feel like if you can't win, if you got that far, you need to do some strategy on week 18. We don't get to sit that week out because they resting players. Make your adjustments. I love y'all. We out of here. I'll see y'all next week.